one thing chambers have figured out to do far better than we are in defining their relevance and where we've got a long way to go is this issue of ribbon cuttings. And you think about it, when there is a Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting in your town, everybody shows up, right? The mayor's there or a designee from the mayor's office, and everybody who's anybody is there, smiling, holding the ribbon, big pretty scissors, but everybody is there. Everybody cares. Obviously, everybody wants their picture in the paper, and we get it. What we haven't been able to do is translate that ribbon cutting experience, because what happens is we've got a ribbon cutting in each of our communities probably every 2 or 3 days, probably 10 or 12 or 50 of them as groups move in and out of our hotels. Our challenge is the outside of our buildings don't change. In a community, a new building, the new dry cleaner opens, the new restaurant opens, it's new to the landscape. So everybody shows up and does that ribbon cutting and they all see it. The chamber is who coordinated it, and therefore the chamber gets this credit for this new business opening, the psychological credit for the business that opened. There is no ceremony that happens when the business closes. There is no blame then when business closes. So it's a brilliant, brilliant model. Our challenge is to figure out why everybody comes to those and how we can educate more people to come to our own ribbon cuttings. We don't take advantage of that often enough in our industry. Those of us who've been at this a while, we're tired, oh God, go out and do another group welcome and present the proclamation and welcome to my city and I'm so glad you're here. You're the most important people to me today. Right? Okay? And after we've been at our job for a while, we might hand that off to somebody else in the office. But those are our ribbon cuttings. And every single one of those we do, we want the mayor out there. We want a board member. We should want the mayor out there. We should want a board member out there. We should want that same group of folks that show up for the ribbon cutting picture to show up on our stuff, because the transfer that then happens is those people see a room full of people that wouldn't be here if it were not for what we do. And that's the piece where we lose out, and that's if we can get back into the community at a level and redefine our relevance in ways that matter. That's, to me, just the hugest opportunity that we have, and it's not about budget. You don't have to be a big budget organization or a little budget. Any one of us can do this, but it really is about changing our mindset, and most of the obligation for that falls on the CEOs of the organization. We still need our sales folks to go out and sell. We still need our PR people to go out and spread the gospel their way. We still need our tech people to keep things running and our group tour and all of those people to do that. Our role as CEOs is what we have to change and think about how we redefine our relevance. We can measure and measure and measure, but if we're measuring stuff nobody else cares about, it just doesn't matter. And it doesn't mean we should stop the measuring. But we got to talk about other stuff that matters so that we're seen as having a greater investment, a greater focus, and a greater commitment.